Hey, what's up YouTube? So, after a few days of testing in preseason, I've finally figured out how to play Hecarim. For at least preseason, but maybe if things don't change too much, maybe even season 13 as well. So what you actually want to do is there are two different Hecarim setups that you can run, both very different, and both that lead to different build paths. So the first one is the one that I'm running this game. This is the one that you want to take if the enemy team has no CC, or very little dodgeable CC, right? So what it is you go Face Rush or Domination Secondary, and the reason why you take Domination Secondary is because you play for Manmune Spike as your second item. So because you're playing for Manmune Spike second, the build path with the no CC build is you want to go Drakthar into Manmune, and then you go Ravenous Hydra as a third item, and after that you can build whatever you want, whether it be Mob, Amortia, Statsan, Shojin, stuff like that, right? Now the second build, the one that we're not doing this game, is the one that you build if the enemy team has a lot of CC. And that build is Ravenous Hydra Rush. So first things first, it's Phase Rush with Tenacity and Charm Secondary. So that way you at least have CC, or you have a Tenacity for like the CC. And then for the actual build, what you want to be doing is you want to be going Ravenous Hydra Rush with a Serrated Dirk, and then you go Manamune, and then you build the Serrated Dirk into either Eclipse or Drakthar. If they're squishier, you go with Drakthar, and if they're tankier, you go Eclipse. So the reason why I don't really like Honker nowadays is just because I don't feel like it's really that great. I tested a few games with it, and it just always felt like super lackluster. Divine Sunder, setups like that as well, Trinity Force, they really didn't feel that great. I really do feel like Hecarim right now, lethality is still his best method, and his best like build path, so that's why I'm just spamming it. So as for like how to actually play Hecarim, you still want to be doing full clear. So full clear meta is even more important than ever now, with the new Pokemon, jungle pets, whatever you want to call them. You actually need to always full clear, and the reason why is so that you can complete your smite item and you don't actually get behind the enemy jungler. The only thing that changes is that nowadays, if you're starting a full clear and you're starting on red and then pathing downwards, you want to do Gromp before you do blue. So like this game, you see I'm doing that, and you might be wondering why. The answer is simple. It's because now since you can double camp clear, like after you finish wolves on your second full clear, if you do blue after wolves on your first full clear, then your Gromp is going to have another like 10 seconds to respawn. But if you sit there and you like do Gromp before blue, then it'll spawn right after wolves, which is what you want. Looks super free. So I'm going to pop the ghost now, but I'm not going to use E yet. And I'll use my E now. That way I can actually like hold on to it long enough to get like the E auto. So just, okay, nice. So magic kill on both. I'll leech some of this wave, but not all of it. Because the thing is, I just want to get enough gold so that once I finish Scuttle, I'll have enough for my my power spike. So regardless of which build you're going, you always want to be going Tear of the Goddess and Ionian Boots first back. And the reason why is just so you can start stacking your tier right away, because stacking your tier makes it so that you can have your Manamune for second or third item depending on whether you're going Ingenious Hunter or not. So I guess like that's the thing that I should have explained. The reason why you want to build Serrated Dirk before finishing Manamune, if you have Tenacity second, is because your Manamune won't be fully stacked by the time your second item is completed. So at least if you got the Serrated Dirk, you're not actually sitting on like a lot of gold, or on like wasted gold by completing Manamune. You know what? I'll look for Victor Gang. This could be super free, especially since I've ult. I'm not going to use my R though, just because I don't need to. If he flashes, I will though. Perfect. So what I'll do now actually is, since Lee shows bot, I think I'm actually just going to go Raptors and then take Herald. Because Herald nowadays gives you more gold, and plates give you more gold too. So if you can find opportunities early game to find Herald, especially if the enemy shows bot side like she did just now, it's actually insanely good. And if she invades my bot side, then what I'm going to do is I'm going to invade her top side. If she doesn't, I'll just instant recall. Or maybe even go for a kill on Aatrox. I think Aatrox kill is good. So I'll just hit this so I get a little more mana, and then we'll go for this kill here. Perfect. So you get the Aatrox for free though, which is really good. And the other good thing about that too is that now I back with 2200, which means I can get the perfect Straight to Dirk plus Caulfield's back. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'll probably just take... I was going to say I want to take Krugs, but... Okay, come on. I was going to say I'd either take Krugs or look for the Victor kill, but since Victor is dead, then there's no point. Okay, Darius is going to die here. So when you're playing League, you always want to play around winning lanes, right? Like, that's a big thing. So this game, what we're going to do is we're just going to play around mid. I'll probably look for a Herald opportunity mid after I've cleared the rest of my bot side, and then... But maybe before going for that, I'll check the enemy's bot side. So, if any of you guys are thinking, by the way, like, why do you still go Lethality, Manimune, Orange, Shojin, and Ravenous Hydra really good items? The reason why I don't actually like them is because I feel like Shojin and Ravenous Hydra are just way too expensive. Most of the games I just default to this Assassin build because it's still, like, relatively inexpensive. And once you get the Manimune spike, it just makes you 1v9, right? I just want to keep my Q-Stacks from Raptors to the mid gank. And then I want to look for this here with ult. Good. So now what we do is we're just going to look for a Herald open mid. Thresh isn't roaming, Aatrox isn't roaming, they're probably going to be shoving in bot. I don't know where Elise is, so like, if Elise tries to contest this, I mean, she can't really do anything. So I wanted to look for a Herald opportunity here, but I don't think I'll be able to because Elise is here now. So I think what I'll probably do is I'll just reset, I'll grab my Drakthar, and then we'll just go straight top and try to Herald open top lane. Because the thing is, top lane is still like super low. And if I go for a Herald there, then we can secure first tower, especially since Elise is pathing bot. So Elise pathing bot means that we want to path opposite so we don't have to deal with anything there. And then we just get that for free. So I'll just finish this with Q now. Pop my Ghost. Easy. And after I do Herald, the enemy team's looking for dive bot. So what I'll actually look for is the enemy... I'll look for Elisa's top side. Because she's probably going to take my bot side since they have, like, major bot prio here. They can take the tower, but they have, like, insane prio. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to ping Darius to say. Because what I actually want to do is I want to keep Q-Stacks off these wolves here. And then if I keep Q-Stacks off this, then I could just go for an insta-kill on Aatrox since he doesn't have flash. So we're going to sit here. And then just kill him like that. I mean, Darius should have tanked that last shot for me, but it sucks that I was in range. It's okay, though. It's alright. I'll just grab Caulfields now, and then we'll try to build Manimune. Okay, so now off my respawn, I don't want to path straight to Dragon, and the reason why is because I don't have ult. So, off respawn, I'll just go for red, clear all my jungle towards Dragon, and by then I should have ult up, so we can look for that. I was going to look for Herald, but I think honestly Dragon is way more important. Because if Elise goes for a Dragon right now, they get second Dragon, and I don't want them to play for that. I don't mind if they play for Herald as long as we can like deny soul. Because I'm going to outscale them anyways. Let's see. Kim, name of the sub. Welcome. Yeah, I can't go in because I don't have R. I think what I'm going to do here is I'll just like give it. Yeah, I'll just ult out, give that, and then I'll just go for Herald. So I'll just take Heralds here, and then after that I'll invade Elisa's top side. I want this Darius to walk up here, bro. We can actually kill him. Good. Okay, nice. So now the good news is I can just recall, and then we grab our Manimune, and after that, it's looking really good for us. Get Manimune, get another double longsword so that we can start building our Ravenous Hydra, and then we'll be good. So what I actually want to build this game is I'm for sure going to be going Maw as the 4th item. And the reason why is because, I mean, Death's Dance, I don't really need armor because Aatrox isn't fed at all, and Vaden's true damage. So if I can at least build Maw in case I do get, like, hit by an Elise E, then that's really what matters. So we take Raptors, and then we take Wolves, and then I'll probably look for some kind of play mid. I was going to say bot, but I want to look mid because Vayne's with a huge shutdown. If I can kill her here, this is actually game winning. Because that's her cleanse. I kind of look for a play with my Herald. I'll shop in mid. It looks like enemies backing off because I would have seen them like walking up here if they weren't. I'm gonna need to walk up here. Oh, it actually didn't kill. That's crazy. Alright. So what I can do is I can actually look for a kill on Victor's side lane. He doesn't have any armor at all. And he's like literally 1 HP. Wait, what? Did he flash? Holy shit, bro. Like, I was breaking my fucking ankles. What? Okay, so now we just need to take the waves. And then after I take these waves, I want to invade Elisa's top side. Because at this point in the game, I have 2 complete items. I'm insanely strong, and I have my ult up as well. So if I can find Elise literally ever, she's dead. Oh, no. Wait, hold on. Oh, it's so sad. If I would have just dodged either of her E's, I would have won that. You know what I kind of want to do then? So you remember how I said I wanted to go mod this game? I changed my mind. I think this game would actually be better is if I went QSS. If I go QSS, it would be really good. Because if Elise ever lands her thing, it doesn't matter. I can just instant cleanse and then kill her regardless. So I think definitely getting that item here will be better. Unfortunately, I'm not playing on the setup I had in Europe. I'm playing on my actual setup. So I got 70 FPS and 23 ping. So it's like, dodging abilities is a little harder than it usually is. Okay, so what I do now is I'll just full clear bot side and then we look for something. I don't want to overchase Victor. Because the problem is if I overchase Victor here and then Vaden pops up and kills me, then there's a chance we lose Dragon. And right now, because they're only 1 drag from soul, if they get this one, it's way too risky. So we just hit here, and what we're going to do is we're just going to do drag, and then I'll clear bot side. After that, I can reset for Ravenous. And once I get Ravenous, then we can start actually stacking. At that point, that's where this build really starts going crazy. The 3-item power spike is where it comes online. Alright, good. So what I do now is I just reset, we grab Ravenous Hydra, and instead of building the items for the Mercurial, what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to grab Elixir of Iron. And the reason why is because I feel like there's going to be a fight near Baron soon, and if we can win that fight, then we just win the game. So if I can grab an Elixir to make me as strong as possible for that fight, that's what I want to do right now. So now I'll just run by here, Q it again to keep stacks. Perfect. So now with Thresh dead, we can easily look for this. And if they try contesting, I turn on them with my ult and we just win the game. I just want to instant turn on her because that way we don't have to worry about getting stolen. So now I just back off and then we finish the Baron, and after that I can look for a Vayne or a Victor kill if I need. But I don't think I do. I think we just take this for free now. Perfect. I mean, bro, I literally have a 4-level advantage on Elise right now. 4 levels, 60 CS up. Okay, so we just need to keep keeping Q stacks. Q one more time, and then I'll run with Ghost. Honestly, the only problem with this game is that I can't be destroying them too hard because I have a Rioter. It's like after this game, I swear to you guys, we're gonna see next week Hecarim nerfs are coming in. Even though the champion has like an unironic 48% win rate or some shit. So it's like I need to be careful right now. You know what? I was thinking of going for like kind of a try-hard mob build, but since we have such a huge lead and this is like a guide video, I guess I can show you guys what it's like if we build Shojin in this game. I wouldn't build this in a normal game, but just because, like, since I have such a huge lead, and I'm sure some of you will sit there and think to yourselves, oh, what if I want to build Shojin? It's like, this is what it's going to be like. So just grab 2 Q-Sacks off our blue. 3 Q-Sacks here. I mean, I did a lot of damage, but it's like I still got shit on. I'm actually really surprised I didn't insta-kill the H-Locks like I thought I would there. But at least our team was able to win the fight. At least team was able to win the fight, so that's all that matters. And it's like, that's why you don't build Shojin, by the way. So for anyone that was saying there, like, oh, let's build Shojin, it's like, that's why you don't. If I would have gone like Death's Dance, it would have been 100 times better there. Shojin would actually be way better. Or, I mean, Death's Dance. Any kind of, like, defensive item after you build these 3 is really good. It's like, Ma, Death's Dance, stuff like that. Do not go Shojin. Maybe that's like a last item if you want to for fun it. Or if they have a lot of tanks. A lot of tanks, you need a lot of ability haste, you can do that. So I want to do the outro, but do we fucking end? No, we don't. Okay. No outro yet. So we're going to grab the stopwatch, and then we'll grab red buff. And then I'll just run in 1v5 with my ghost, and I'll see what I can do. Alright, so now we go for a fucking limit test. Okay! A little penta for you guys. Why not? Yeah, I mean, a little penta, why not? So for anyone wondering for the stats, Man Mutant 5k damage, Ravenous Hydra is 6.4, Drakthar 1.5. Not a bad game. So if you guys enjoyed the guide video, and you want to keep up to date with Hecarim, be sure to leave a like, sub if you haven't already, and I will see you guys all for the next one. Peace.